My uncle tried to take over everything my father left me after he passed. I suspected him, tested him, gathered evidence quietly, then exposed him in front of everyone. So, this is something I haven't really told anyone outside my circle, but I think it's time I shared this story. Let's just say when you're in charge of something big, like really big, you quickly learn that your biggest threats aren't always outsiders. Sometimes they're the ones sitting right next to you. Smiling, let me take you back. I was 21 when my father passed away. He was the ruler of our family's estate. Well, estate is an understatement. We owned lands, businesses, trading routes, and had influence that stretched across cities. Think of it like running an old empire, but modernized. And when he died suddenly, everything fell to me. Everyone thought I'd fall apart. I was too young, too inexperienced, too emotional, they said. But I kept quiet and listened. That's when Kyle, my uncle, stepped in. He was my father's younger brother, a trusted advisor, and someone the whole family respected. He had helped raise me after my mother died, and everyone expected him to guide me. At first I let him, I pretended to rely on him, but deep down, I didn't trust him. Something about him felt slimy. He always spoke in half compliments, said things like, "You're doing well for your age," or, "If your father were still alive, he'd probably be proud." Red flags everywhere. So I started a little test. I gave different pieces of confidential information to the people in my inner circle, slightly altered each time. I wanted to see what would leak. Guess whose info found its way into our competitors' hands? Yeah, Uncle Kale. At that point I realized I couldn't afford to just lead my empire. I had to defend it from the inside, even from people who claimed they loved me. Here's where it gets fun. I didn't confront him immediately. Nope. I played it smart. I let him believe he still had control. I fed him more info, crafted to make him overconfident. Meanwhile, I built my own team behind the scenes. My best friend Lyra started working undercover for me. She blended in with the workers, vendors, even posed as a street trader to gather intel. Turns out, Kale had been working on a coup. He planned to frame me as incompetent, leak data to our enemies, then step in as the savior when everything fell apart. But guess who was already 3 steps ahead? When he went down to the Southern Territories to handle a dispute, I let him walk right into a trap. My team had already intercepted his messages, copied documents, and positioned loyal people in the area. He got exposed. In front of our entire council, I dropped the evidence. Letters in his own handwriting, secret payments, deals with rivals. The room went silent. Kale didn't even try to deny it. He just looked at me and said, "I underestimated you." Damn right he did. I didn't execute him. That's not how I work. I exiled him, made it public, and let everyone know that I wasn't some naive little boy with a crown. After that, everything changed. I reshaped my leadership. I promoted based on loyalty and talent, not titles or family ties. Brought in people from the ground up, merchants, scholars, fighters, people who earned it. And I've kept one rule since then. Never confuse closeness for trust. Even those who smile at your table can poison your food. Today, we're thriving. The empire is stronger than ever. And I still remember Kale's face when he realized I'd been guiding him the whole time.